Welcome to the competency-based interactive e-learning sessions. Your role as a foster parent is based on specific competencies. Competency-based approach. 12 hours foster and adoptive e-learning pre-service sessions. The 12 hours foster, adoptive e-learning pre-service sessions are divided into 4 sessions of 3 hours each. Session 1. Child Protective System Connection. Objective. Session 1 gives you the unique opportunity to learn about the world of foster care and adoption through the stories of children receiving child welfare services. Integrated videos portray how families come to the attention of child welfare agencies, and how the team of child welfare professionals work together on behalf of the child. You will see how different foster families and adoptive families work as part of that team to provide for the challenging needs of children in their care. The video stirs feelings of sadness and inspiration, and raises questions that will continue to be addressed throughout the e-learning session. Session 1 also welcomes you to foster, adopt a child. It explains how this training program fits in with the process of assessing and selecting foster families and adoptive families. You will discover how families are licensed and certified for this important work. This session spells out the knowledge and skills known as competencies that successful foster families and adoptive families need. It also introduces several regular features of foster and adopt competencies. These include connections, linking learning with life experiences, audio and video stories illustrating the rewards of fostering and adopting. Key points, a summary of important information discussed in each session, you need to know. Lessons to study at home. Biological parents' perspective, stories from parents to promote understanding the families of children in care. Promoting safety, permanency, and well-being. Helpful parenting resources and tips for ongoing use that supplement the training program. Session 2. Teamwork and Goal to Permanency, Objective. One of the most challenging tasks for foster families and adoptive families involves developing an understanding of birth family issues, knowing how to talk with children about their families, and being able to support their family relationships. This session lays the foundation for this understanding by first exploring the ways in which families support a child's identity, cultural heritage, and self-esteem. This session includes instruction on cultural competency and sensitivity relating to best practices for LGBT youth in out-of-home care. A video, in this session, tells the story of a foster child, and how she reunified with her birth mom. Leah, a child in foster care, needed a forever family. Through an innovative foster care model, Leah's caseworker reached out to her biological mom, even though her parental rights had been terminated previously. With lots of work, Leah now lives with her mom and is connected to her. Icebreaker meetings, tools for connecting birth and foster parents. This training video shows how to implement icebreaker meetings to connect foster and birth parents when a child is placed in the child welfare system. In another video, actual foster parents and birth parents talk about their experiences working together on behalf of a child. You will have the opportunity to view some short videos that demonstrate needed skills. This session also conveys why we value permanence in the lives of children and how we seek to provide it. You will learn why teamwork is the best way to promote permanence for children and families. Through participation in this session, you will discover the important role of foster parents and adoptive parents as members of a professional team. Session 3. Meeting developmental needs of a foster child through attachment. Objective. A unique activity, called interactive guided imagery exercises, invites you to think through the feelings and experiences of a baby's entry into the world. In this way, Session 3 reviews some of the basics of child growth and development. You will be asked to consider how important it is for children to form deep and lasting attachments. Session 3 then explores how abuse, neglect, and trauma impact a child's attachments, development, and behavior. In a video clip, a youth discusses the impact of his life experiences on his ability to form positive attachments. You will also listen to some audio stories of abused children and the impact trauma had on them. In this session you will also learn to explore ways in which foster parents and adoptive parents, working with other team members, go about building positive attachments with children so their developmental needs may be met. Session 4. Meeting development needs of a foster child concerning loss. Objective. When children are separated from the only family they have known, an overwhelming sense of loss may slow growth and development. This session covers the types of losses children have before they enter foster care. It explores how placement can deepen the child's sense of loss. Session 4 reviews the stages of loss and their impact on the child, with an emphasis on how loss affects the child's behavior. You will have the opportunity to look in greater depth at the losses foster children experience throughout their life in some videos. Loss is presented as something everyone must face. You will have a chance to consider your own response to loss. Based on this, you will discuss how you might respond to losses that come with fostering and adopting, as well as how you can help children cope with their losses. At the end of this session, the 12 hours training requirement is completed, and you will be able to receive your certificate.